SR93 Boxing. I'm back with a quick video. Anthony Joshua knocked out Eric Molina in a boring but spectacular fashion. Boring, not his fault. Anthony Joshua really showed that he has the skills. See, it's easy to say that Eric Molina didn't want to fight, and to be honest, he didn't. I believe he didn't want to fight right after a few seconds of the first round, like maybe 20 seconds of the first round. He realized that he can't win. And, throughout the rest of the fight, it showed. Some fighters take their time, therefore I kind of excused him for the first round, but, second, third round, it was obvious. He was in survival mode. See, like, a lot of people are going to say, oh, yeah, the other guy didn't want to fight, but I feel like that's because Deontay Wilder doesn't feint like Anthony Joshua. He may be faster in terms of, like, one punch from, like, still to, like, full speed reaching the target. Yeah, his punches might be a bit quicker like that, but Anthony Joshua has great feints. When you feint, constantly feinting, and you throw a punch, it's very hard to predict the punch coming. So, Anthony Joshua did that, and that feint, the range, the height, he's very imposing. Anthony Joshua's imposing. Not saying Deontay Wilder isn't. And, I think that alone, plus the crowd, was on Anthony Joshua's side, but, I mean, they were really on his side. That kind of made him think, nah, I don't want to fight. That's what I think. That kind of made him think that he don't want to fight. And, Anthony Joshua, devastating knockout. Now, obviously, the one against Wilder, the Molina that fought Wilder, was better. It was better, man. He was a lot better than better than the Joshua one. But, in a way, Anthony Joshua's not really being tested by anyone apart from Dillian White. Is he the goods? See, Anthony Joshua's potential is great. He has the highest amount of potential. Be Real TV said this. Shout out to Be Real TV. He said this, and I agree with him. He has a great amount of potential. He has good speed. He has a lot of power. He has great timing. He has great accuracy. He has range. He has height. He has good footwork. He's learning. He's learning a lot. He's still young. He's not an old fighter. And, I feel like those little feints, those little things that people do, the people like those that he does, people don't realize. And I think that's what makes Anthony Joshua a great fighter. Those accurate shots and things like that. He's not 100%. He's far from perfect. He has flaws. On the inside, no one got in him. But on the inside, he is a bit open. When he's about to throw a jab and he comes forward to right hand, he's a bit open. Someone can counter with the right hand. I think Dillian White did that, but I think Tyson Fury might, like, the one that fought Klitschko, might just be a better fighter. Might just be a better fight, in my opinion. I would lean towards, I think, because they say Klitschko versus Joshua is official, which is great news. That's what people want to see. Joshua is a huge name in the UK. Klitschko is a very, again, a huge name in boxing. Anthony Joshua is, is a huge prospect. He's a world champion already from 17 fights. He just now had his 18 fights with 18 knockouts. A lot of hype with him. But see, I feel like people pretending Wladimir Klitschko. Look, if Joshua beats Klitschko, anyhow he beats Klitschko, he's not gonna get he's gonna get more credit than Tyson Fury beating Klitschko. I feel like, because at the end of the day, Tyson Fury was the first person to beat Klitschko after a long time. And I think Tyson Fury might just be a better boxer. He might just be a better boxer. With more experience, I think Joshua can be way better than him. Is he better than Deontay Wilder? Because that was one of the questions. Because people will compare the Wilder versus Molina with Joshua versus Molina. Yeah, Joshua had a better performance, but that could be because of mindset of Molina. I think Joshua has put up a better performance, not just because of Molina's mindset, but also himself. They have different attributes. Joshua was feinting well, really well. Yeah, I think that's one that's hard to tell. That'll be a great fight. I'll be rooting for him. But who you think wins against Klitschko? Joshua versus Klitschko. I did say I think Tyson Fury right now might be a better fight. Like not right now, I think, because he's not fighting right now, is he? But the one that fought Klitschko might just be a better fighter than the current Joshua. But Joshua can improve. He can be the best fighter of our generation in the future, for sure. Best heavyweight fighter. Why not? Can he beat David Haye? Now, a lot of people will say yes, but I need to see David Haye against someone that's legit, someone that's really legit. He says he'll fight Joshua after fighting Tony Bellew, which is great. I mean, then Joshua versus Haye, it'd be a huge fight. David Haye might just be a bit too experienced for him. Just might be too experienced for him. I think Joshua has great potential. I think he's a great fighter. He could beat Wilder. That's a 50-50 fight. Wilder versus Joshua. But Klitschko versus Joshua, that's the fight that's going to happen. It's official. Who you think wins? On one side, I'm thinking Klitschko has the type of experience, and Joshua is very not experienced, not that experienced at all. And you could say, oh, Tyson Fury beat him. Joshua would definitely knock him out. Not necessarily, man. Tyson Fury is faint in game. Like he has this turkey jerky moves and everything. It's very awkward. He's very awkward. He's faster than what people think. He's very light on his feet. I'm gonna right now. It depends. My mind will change, so I don't want to say who's gonna win against the Joshua Klitschko fight. But the Tyson Fury, had the attributes that Joshua doesn't. Joshua had attributes that Tyson Fury doesn't, and they also have similar attributes. There's certain attributes that are similar as well. Range, things like that. Good boxes. They're both good boxes. I think. Look, Tyson Fury was able to beat Klitschko because Tyson Fury was a little bit quicker on the footwork, hand speed. He was taller. Does Joshua have that type of combination hand speed, like to outbox people? I don't think he does. I mean, I actually he does, but not on the level of Tyson Fury. This would be a great fight, man. I'm proud that UK's hosting potentially one of the biggest fights in 2017, if not the biggest fight in 2017. I think. I don't think Canelo. I mean, Canelo's a huge name, but maybe Canelo Triple G does better than that. Does it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Not in terms of overall revenue. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anthony Joshua, man, things are looking good for him, man. Let me know what you think. Comment down below who you think wins, Anthony Joshua versus Wladimir Klitschko. Let me know what you think of the performance. Do you think Joshua can also beat Wilder? I know we shouldn't be looking at that fight, technically, some could say, because Joshua versus Klitschko is official. Let's see. Why couldn't Wilder get a fight with Klitschko? That's another thing. How come Wilder didn't get a fight with Klitschko? He could have fought Klitschko. I'm fairly sure he could. What happened? Man, I got a lot of credit. Who was Wilder fighting when Joshua's gonna fight Klitschko, right? Who was Wilder fighting at the time? So there's a lot of things that could be said about Wilder too. Like a lot of Americans underestimate the achievement that Joshua has achieved so far for his amount of fights that he had and his age. So that's all I have to say, man. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. I'm Isan93 Boxing. I'm out.